With the major overhaul that we've had to our language arts, my planning has had to change. And so today I want to take you through planning a week with me for our current 5th grade language arts. Today I'm very excited to be participating in a collab hosted by Ashlee from Dash of Home. Ashlee is a new YouTube channel. I'm very excited to see the content that Ashlee includes on her channel because she is a homeschooling, working full-time outside of the home mama. She's got a lot going on. This collab is all about planning. So how do we plan? And so please make sure that you check out the playlist as well as Ashlee's channel, which I will link below. As for me, I'm talking all about language arts. So let's get started. I put together a grid for what we do for each week within language arts. Our language arts has so many different components, and so I try to keep them as organized as possible. This is something new that I have started doing based on the major overhaul that we had in our language arts curriculum. So for each day, I'm looking at what we're doing for language, reading, spelling, vocabulary, and then anything extra. So I'm going to go ahead and just really focus on things that I know we're going to do each day. Our current read aloud is all the answers, and so we'll read that each day. I normally do about 2 chapters per day. We do reading comprehension 3 days a week, which is normally on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I don't do it on Friday because reading comprehension is included in her vocabulary. Her favorite one is the Abeka Read and Comprehend Skill Sheet. She is almost finished with this. We are on number 38, and we do Abeka on Tuesday. We do have a reading detective. This is a new one for her, and she's not liking it as well. I think it's because it's a little bit more work, it's a little bit more difficult, but what you do is each of the different sentences are numbered, and so you have to answer the question, but then you have to provide the 2 paragraphs that support the best answer, or the 2 sentences where this is mentioned. So you have to actually go back and find it in the story rather than just remember it and answer questions. So she's not crazy about doing that, but it is a skill that she needs to learn, and so we are sticking with the reading detective. I'm hoping that as it goes through, she will become more comfortable with this and then will like it better. So we do this once a week. We are on page 26 now. Then I also have this workbook. Now she hasn't started it yet. This is actually going to be the first one that she's done. And I'm trying to get something in when we end with Abeka. So she's going to do this one first, so that we'll just do this one page. Now she also has independent reading each day. For spelling, she is now working on the 180 days of spelling. She is liking this quite a bit. But what we have started doing is, I will give her the pre-test, and I think that's probably one of the reasons she likes it, is on day 1, I'm going to give her the pre-test for these words, and then any of them that she already knows, she won't be tested on Friday. She still has to do the worksheets within the workbook, but she just won't have to test them. Monday we will do the pre-test for Unit 5, and then on Friday she's going to have the test for any words that she still needs to do, and then each day she has to just do the 1 page in the workbook. One of the things that I do like about this spelling curriculum is it has the Greek and Latin root words, and then it gives you those root words with prefixes and suffixes and different parts of speech. So you can see where these are nouns, verbs. So you have to understand not only the root words, but also the prefix, suffix, and then how they are used within the parts of speech. Next is Worldly Wise. Now we are not doing the tests with Worldly Wise right now. I'm not sure if we're going to pick them up or not. She doesn't, obviously. Okay. Next up is the vocabulary. So we're working on Wordly Wise. We don't do tests right now for Wordly Wise, which she likes that we're not doing tests. I'm not sure if we're going to pick them up or not, but we are on lesson 6. So she will have the introduction to these words. So we go over the words on the first day, and then she has just the pages to do each day. As I mentioned, Wordly Wise does have this reading comprehension on day 5, and so it focuses on all of your words that you had for that week. Write complete sentences to answer the questions based on the reading, so it is a really good reading comprehension. Now I have completed reading and spelling vocabulary, which those are just the areas where we go to the next lesson. I don't have that much planning to do, that much prep work to do, because this is truly just going to the next lesson. For keyboarding, she is doing keyboarding without tears. She does that 2 days a week, which normally is Wednesday and Friday. I am giving her one cursive copy work, and I assign it on Monday, and she has until Friday to do it. We have started the United States Collection Song Study from Where'd You Learn That? We are currently working on America the Beautiful. So we are on lesson 3, and we do this 2 days a week. So when I look at it, it looks like we're going to listen to the song, then we'll read the stanza. We don't sing it, we listen to the song, and then we'll talk about, understand it, review the vocabulary words. So for the first stanza, we had amber and then strife as our vocabulary words. So we will review those, and then we will talk about it. The activity is copy work page for stanza 3. If we'll do that or not, I may have her write it in cursive. We'll just have to see. And then for lesson 4, it looks like write your own prayer for America. So I definitely want her to do this one. You just have the America the Beautiful saved on my YouTube account, so we can pull it up the same version every time that we listen to it. We're working through All Things Fun and Fascinating from IEW for writing, and we are almost finished. So we are going to be on lesson 20, Men Who Changed the World. So what she has completed is she has 3 separate writing assignments that she has already completed for the past 3 weeks, and so she needs to combine those. So we're going to introduce combining them on Monday, and then work throughout the week to combine those stories. And she really has to focus on her introduction and her clincher. So on Tuesday, we will focus on intro. And then on Wednesday, we'll focus on the clincher. On Thursday, this is one of my favorite parts about IEW, is this checklist. We are going to review and make sure that she is following this checklist for her story, and then she can work on that on Thursday and Friday. Save grammar for last, just because I know that I have quite a bit to do within the grammar realm. We have switched to the nose tree from Fix It Grammar. She's currently on week 19 for this, and we're talking about prepositions this week. So we have prepositions, nouns, verbs, articles. So this is the who, which clause, adjectives, and ly words. So those are the parts of speech that she is looking for. Now, my daughter is a kinesthetic learner. We will put this sentence on the whiteboard and let her use these magnets, which I got these off of Teachers Pay Teachers from Hello Fifth, and we will be working to identify the different parts of speech with these magnets on the whiteboard. There are so many of these. I just printed them out and laminated them, and they do have, and then I put the magnet on the back of them. But this really helps her be able to work through the different parts of speech. Need to look up the definition, but she keeps her dictionary at her desk, so I don't need to worry about that. The thing that I want to do with regards to grammar is I have these wonderful charts from when we were working with Becca, and they are great for reviewing right now. So we will review the helping verbs and state of being verbs. We'll also review prepositions since we're introducing this now in IEW. She has already been introduced to prepositions, but this will be a great review for her. It will take place each day, one sentence. I am going to write on the bottom of the page, which I normally do, anything that I am going to be needing. And I forgot to do this earlier, but I need America the Beautiful. IEW does 4 sentences per week, so that leaves Friday for free. This Friday, what we're going to be doing, categorical books, or, I need to do or in big letters, a review of prepositions, just depending on how the week goes. If the week looks like we need to do our categorical books, we will be reading How Much Can a Bear Bear, which is all about homonyms and homophones. And so these are just very cute, quick picture books. And then we will read Hairy, Scary, and Ordinary, What is an Adjective? Again, just cute picture books to really drive home the point of different parts of speech. This is now the basic outline that I have for the week. There are a few additional activities that we need to include. We need to finish our format and genre classification, which we'll do that on Friday. Our format and genre study is something that we've been doing throughout the entire year. And so once a week, I have a piece of paper where it just has the title on it. So for example, picture book, is it a format or a genre? And so I will talk to her about the different qualifications for this format or genre, and then she will write on the page some of the books that she has read that are related to this format or genre, and then we just put it up on the wall so that it is a reminder to her of the different formats and genres and what she has been reading. If you are not subscribed, I really would appreciate it. This week we also plan on doing adding description within our writing. This is just a fun activity that my daughter enjoys doing. I saw this from the Literacy Dive, and it has been a game changer. We start out with just a very non-descriptive sentence. The bugs played music. And then we ask different questions, and each time we update our sentence so that it becomes more and more descriptive. We always try to end with an interjection just because it's fun, but this has been a game changer for writing. One that she normally asks to do more than once a week, but I put it on the schedule for at least once a week. Thank you so much for your time. Here are some more videos on how we plan in our language arts curriculum. Hope you have a great day.